And yeah, we do want to start out. Wow. Always with barely keepable hands. But this one at least has Tron. And I think if you have natural Tron plus a blue source, you have to keep. I mean, unless it's like 7 lands. This is kind of just a blank. Literally just a blank. But the spellburst is actually pretty strong. I think we want to conserve this spellburst. We want to keep it in our hand as long as possible. And it's Delver. Wow, I haven't played against Delver in a long time. We want to show him that I have blue. Is there something we wanted? Yeah, maybe we want to spellburst something. I'm showing him I have blue. I gain nothing from trying to scare him or something. No reveal, okay. We could do, and we could counter this, hope that he's stuck on one land and that he really needs the Serum Visions to both flip his Delver and find a land. I'd rather keep the Spellburst, to be honest. I mean, we can get it back with Noxious Revival. If he plays the second Delver here, I might Spellburst. Just because 2 flip Delvers, yeah, I think I have to. Because 2 flip Delvers is scary, and he scryed. How did he scry, actually? If he scryed top, oh, he scryed bottom. Maybe it's okay then. But if they flip, he attacks for 6. I think I'm just gonna do it. We can still get it back for the late game. What are we gonna get here? I like Mindslaver and Womka Engine. He can't deal with Womka Engine very effectively. He can try to counter it and he can Vapor Snag it. It has to be Mindslaver or Womka Engine. I think I'm going for Womka Engine. If he counters Womka Engine once, we can still get it back with Noxious Revival. And he again didn't flip. Yeah, I think it's a tough spot, and you can go for either. It's probably depends heavily on your preference. Or if he was playing white, I wouldn't go for Womka Engine here because I would just be too scared of Path. But he doesn't really. If a Womka Engine does resolve, he doesn't really have a way to deal with it. He might have Vapor Snag, but that's not great. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to counter it either. Yeah, looks pretty good for now. So he flips and reveals a mana leak. Well, the mana leak is going to be hugely irrelevant because we can just pay whatever. Probably gonna attack with everything next turn, do 8 damage, and then Etherize his turn and then attack for lethal. If he has something like Vapor Snag, that's gonna hurt. I haven't played against Delver in, seriously, in months. I haven't seen this deck since forever. I don't even know if this is just a Grixis list playing Delver on top of playing other things. I mean, is this playing Gormak Angler? Is this what this is trying to achieve? Or is this just Delver splashing black for, I don't know, something else? I'm assuming this has to play plays Terminate? I'm assuming he plays Gormak Angler. Or maybe something else in black other than Terminate. I don't think I want to Etherize this turn. Because we know he has a mana leak. Well, let me rephrase that. Now that he's tapped out, if he attacks with both Delver, I'm gonna Etherize. Oh, he's representing something? No. We have a repeal. Actually, let's attack with everything. We can still repeal stuff. If he blocks, if he double blocks something, I might repeal. Otherwise, I'm happy just trading stuff. Yeah, I'm happy trading these tokens. So probably Vapor Snake or something. Might be Path. Snapcast to Terminate. I could repeal our dude, but I think I just play Platinum Angel. He can have his Terminate and destroy the Swamp Engine. We still get the tokens. And we just play we just play Angel, and then next turn we probably just win. We're just so far ahead. He has a bunch of cards, but I really can't imagine he has something. He needs a board wipe basically if he wants to win, or if he wants to survive one more turn, he needs a board wipe. I guess Murderous Cut and 2 repeals and 2 Lightning Bolts is enough. Murderous Cut the Angel, repeal Lightning Bolt these 2. So do you guys think he's playing Gormak Angler? So Titan is good against him, Chalice is good against him, Bomb Engine is good, Etherize is good. Dismember might be okay. Snapcaster seems okay. So we have 7 cards, 3 of which I might want to bring in. 4 of which I definitely want to bring in. What is bad? Well, Remont is not very good. I think we can agree that Remont is not very good. Most of the stuff is dead cheap. I like Eugene against them. Eugene -2 kills this whole board. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I think these 4 we definitely want to board in. Etherize, Chalice, Thundering Titan, Bomb Engine. Silent Arbiter and Etherize stays, for sure. I think we can probably cut the Solemn, maybe. Too slow, probably. It does trade very favorably with the Young Pyromancer and the tokens, but I'm not sure about this Dismember, to be honest. I don't want to. I don't want to die to a lightning bolt just because I dismembered. On the other side, dismembering a young pyromancer turn 2 is huge. Maybe both soul lamps go out. Again, if he's on a fast play, if he has a fast hand and he's on the play, soul lamp might just be too slow, not do anything. Dismember on the other hand, and all these cards do something. I think I'm gonna cut one more, maybe with Spellburst here, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna leave the Snapcaster out. This Snapcaster is my little sad guy. I always want to board him in, and I can't find the place for him. Actually, I like him probably even more than a Dismember because you can flash him in, flashback Dismember, and trade with something. I really like that, but I just can't see a place to fit him in. I don't want to board anything else out. Maybe we don't need the Titan. Titan is blowout against him, but Titan is kind of win more, and he doesn't need that much mana, so maybe we leave the Titan out and just hope. We just have to buy some time. We just have to hold on to the game, not lose the first few turns, right? And then we will, at some point, we will just be too huge for our opponent. And our problem is not what are we going to do when we are huge. Our problem is not, oh, we need Titan. We already have 2 Wonka engines, Battlescar, Mindslaver, Angel, Eugene. You know, we have enough big threats. What we need more of is cheap stuff to get there. So I think not playing the Titan is okay. He is 3 color, he plays Fetch and Shock. Titan would destroy 3 lands against him. So what? I think I'd rather have a Wonka engine that even on 2 lands, if he has 5 lands and we destroy 3, we can still win on 5 lands, on 2 lands. If he has 5, we destroy 3, he still wins on 2. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to. That was what I was trying to say. Oh, I didn't update the thing, right? We're 16 losses, and he disconnects. Oh, we will just have to wait then. Some of you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, some of the people in chat, so I'm just gonna say this again. I've decided to work together with Magic Gathering Strat. Surprise, surprise, since I'm already streaming at their site, right? And there's gonna be no more streaming on my channel. Twitch.tv/Pierakor is not gonna be active anymore. It's just gonna be hosting this channel all the time. And my VODs are gonna be on the Magic Gathering Strat YouTube. And if any of you want to stream, and you don't want to stream like every single day, but on a regular schedule, you want to stream like 2, maybe 3 times a week on a regular schedule, you should try to contact the guys from Magic Gathering Strat. We are looking for other streamers, people who are serious about streaming but don't have the time to stream every single day, so that we can maybe get a stream going that's, you know, going on for the better part of the whole week. So maybe like 70 hours a week, 50 hours a week at least. So every day, a couple hours. But different people and different decks and different streamers even. Gonna mulligan this. I'm gonna keep this. So if you're interested in that, you should contact one of the guys at Magic Gathering Strat. If he has a Spell Pierce here, that would have been annoying. I've seen that people countering my turn 1 expedition map, which is really what? You just don't expect it. I think I want to dismember this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this now because I don't want to run into a remand or anything. We don't get to use expedition map, but it's very likely that he But this was his only creature in his hand, and he just had a handful of Serum Visions, Thoughtseize, whatever, you know. So this is probably really, really good play. And doing this when he's untapped, when he's tapped out, I mean, means he just won't be able to deal, right? Absolutely want to keep him off creatures here. That's gonna buy us a lot of time, so I'm condescending here. And this chalice looks amazing. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah. Do I want this rift also? I think so. But the chalice goes to the very top. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get a land, and it's gonna be a tower, and then I'm gonna chalice for one, and that's probably game. I mean, we are just ahead so much right now. The Cyclonic Rift is gone, but whatever. He does have a young Pyromancer. Yeah, I think I'd rather Condescend than play Silent Arbiter. We can still play Silent Arbiter next turn. I want a Gifts or Condescend depending on what he plays. If he plays another young Pyromancer, then we're obviously gonna Condescend. Otherwise, I would really like to Gifts. And since we have Academy Runes, we can Gifts very, very aggressively into artifacts. Sadly, we won't be able to use Expedition Map on Noxious Revival. And he costs Mana Leak, that's okay. So we have Silent Arbiter, which is just amazing here, and we probably can also protect it. We're only worried about Murderous Cut, I think. I'm not sure exactly how expensive Murderous Cut is, how much you have to delve for to make it a 1-drop. This doesn't do anything. I'm not gonna attack here. He just got a Fort Scour. Wow. His hand has to be loaded. I mean, there's probably like 3 or 4 Serum Visions. Well, not 3 or 4, like 2 or 3, and Lightning Bolt, and what else could there really be? Well, yeah, there's Lightning Bolt. So we can always yield to that, and we can always yield to that. Third mana. I don't think he plays 3-drops. I don't think this matters at all. This means he didn't draw a non-1 CMC spell, so that's actually good for us. I think I just... Yeah, this draws him a card and stuff, and I want his Scry, so might as well counter this to get the Scry. If he does kill this, we can always get it back with Academy Runes. First knowledge is a good draw. Don't want to see the land. First knowledge means we get to use this expedition map. And he has no removal here. Or at least none that he wants to show us. I'm not gonna do this my turn though. I mean, he didn't know that this was our only conjurer in hand, so maybe he does have removal. And but if he does have removal, he would have should have definitely tried that turn. A repeal here, or another first for knowledge. I think I like the other first knowledge. Yeah, okay, Noxious Revival is useless. I think, yeah. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna start out with Worm Canyon. No matter what, we have Academy Runes and Worm Canyon and Mind Saver. Yeah, he counters this, whatever. We don't really care. We're just gonna get it back next turn and try again. We didn't have enough to get it back this turn. Actually, I'm gonna try to Mind Slaver instead. I'm not gonna get this back in my upkeep because then I'm tapped out afterwards, and I don't want to. I want to play this a little bit smarter, I suppose. I'm gonna try to Mind Slaver. For Mana Leak, I can pay. And if he wants to counter this when we get back Womka Engine and then try again, sure. Let me actually open these up here. What is he doing? Oh, Polluted Delta, okay. So now, he might be playing something like Keranos or Batterskull as a one-off. But we're still not worried in the least. Not the least bit worried. Okay. Really? He might still win this, actually. If he has something like Shadow Storm, that would be very good right now. And then he just has 10 damage on the board. Shadow Storm, 10 damage on the board seems pretty strong. But if he doesn't have something that's gonna take out both the Silent Arbiter and the Chalice, then it's gonna be very tough for him. Also, the one with Replicate is very good here. He can just replicate twice and target this with the replicates. And we're gonna see something now. I guess it's gonna be Murderous Cut on the Silent Arbiter. Okay. Well, that really doesn't do anything, to be honest. Yeah, sure, you can have that. Do we want to repeal something? We could repeal the Blood Moon just to draw a card, I suppose, but we don't really care. Tap all on mountains. Finally, the Womk Engine resolves. Oh wow. Well, now we're gonna repeal something. Hang on, I play the power plant, I repeal this for... I probably want to repeal this at the end of his turn. If I try to repeal it and I get controlled, I'm in a bad position. Yeah, I think I just try. Just try. Have something like this. Don't need all the blue source. This is 6, 4, yeah. Actually, we can tap. We can tap a little bit smarter even. We just need one blue source, right? Try to repeal this and then we might Saber Lock him. If this repeal goes through, we have Mind Saber Lock. Wow. And we can probably even Mind Saber Lock. We can Mind Saber Lock through Remount and through Mana Leak. Through Remount or through 2 Mana Leaks. Well, Electrolyze doesn't matter. What is he targeting? Targeting me. So I'm not gonna attack here because I want to attack with this Tazigor into the Womp Engine. Okay. Yeah, we had Mind Saber Lock and we were ahead on the board, so it really didn't matter. We would have just attacked with his Tazigor, and then yeah, then we would have probably just attacked each turn with the Womp Engine. We could have also Snapcaster First Knowledge or Snapcaster Gifts here. Snapcaster Gifts in his turn while we are Mind Slavering him means we can choose what goes into the library, what goes into the graveyard. So we could have gotten Eugene and second Womp Engine or Better Skull or something, you know. Probably Better Skull since we only have one that can.